All right, welcome back to our Stanley Cup playoff previews through 2023. Next one here is New Jersey and New York Rangers. Now, this one's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a big rivalry here. Not as huge as New York versus New York, but it's getting there. If they both make it into the first round, maybe they'll face each other. All right. Should be a fun time here. But before we get started, our playoff bracket right here. If you haven't watched that video yet where we go over our bracket challenge, you can check that out in that video. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the preview between the Devils and the Rangers. Game 1 is on Tuesday, April the 18th in New York at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. First, let's talk about the New Jersey Devils. 52-22-8 on the season, 112 points. They scored 289 goals, fifth in the league, allowing 222 goals, which is eighth in the league. Their top six skaters, Andre Palat, Jack Hughes, Jesper Bratt, Timo Meyer, Nico Hischier, Dawson Mercer. Their top four defense, John Moreno, Ryan Graves, Jonas Siegenthaler, and Damon Severson. Their goaltending situation, we have Vitek Vanacek, 33, 11, and 4 in the year. 2.45 goals against average, 9.11 save percentage. Kinsey Blackwood, 10, 6, and 2, 3.2 goals against average, 893 save percentage. Akira Schmid, 9, 5, and 2, 2.13 goals against average, 922 save percentage. Yeah, probably going to be Vanacek for the playoffs. Power play for New Jersey, 21.9%, 13th in the league. Penalty killing 82.6%, which is fourth in the league. Season series went to the Devils 3-1, and they outscored the Rangers 14-11. For the New York Rangers, 47, 22, and 13 on the year, 107 points. They scored 273 goals, allowed 216. Their top six skaters, Chris Kreider, Mika Zibanejad, the newly acquired Patrick Kane, Artemi Panarin, Vincent Trocheck, and another newly acquired player in Vladimir Tarasenko. Their top four defensemen is Ryan Lindgren, Adam Fox, Keandre Miller, and Jacob Trouba. Their goaltending, Igor Shesterkin, Vezina candidate of last year, 37, 13, and 8, 2.48 goals against average, 916 save percentage. Their backup, Yaroslav Lak, 10, 9, 5, 2.72 goals against average, 903 save percentage. Power play for the Rangers, 24.1%. It's seventh in the league. Penalty killing, 81.2%. So let's go over some storylines here. This is, as they call it, the Hudson River rivalry, and it's back in the playoffs for the first time since 2012, where the Devils won in 6 games to reach the final against the Kings, where they lost. Definitely a rivalry. So let's talk about the big players from both teams. Jack Hughes, obviously New Jersey's #1 center, setting a team record for points in a single year with 99 points. Couldn't get to 100, but close enough. And he'll be playing in the playoffs for the first time since he joined the Devils after 2019. And he's very reliable. For the Rangers, Zibanejad probably still their top player, but with 91 points, but Panarin with 92 points on the year, one more point than Zibanejad. So both Zibanejad and Panarin looking very good. Of course, they bolstered their lineup with Patrick Kane and Vladimir Tarasenko, as well as Noel Acciari. For the goaltending, Vitek Vanacek, a breakout season for him, in my opinion, looking like pretty good numbers compared to when he was in Washington. He had a bit of a tough stretch in late February and March, but he bounced back in his final 9 starts with a 922 save percentage. And Blackwood, when he was healthy, was the primary backup, but not as well done as Akira Schmid. So we will see who will be the backup here in the playoffs. based off the numbers, should be Dr. Schmidt, I hope. For the Rangers, Shesterkin, obviously not as good as last year in terms of his numbers, but he can round into form in the playoffs just as easily. And since February 26th, he has had a 12-3-1 record, goals against average of 1.98, save percentage of 934. So he's rounding back into his Igor Shesterkin form, and you can see his crazy saves he's made down the stretch. So it's great to know that Shesterkin is still very Igor-like. You can expect so many Igor chants at MSG when this starts. So the path to victory for both these teams, the New Jersey Devils have a very young core. So they play with a lot of speed and a lot of tenacious attack. And if their goaltending holds up, they have a good chance here to challenge the Rangers. Yeah, and maybe they're the favorite here. And yeah, but I am a little concerned about their goaltending because Vanecek hasn't had the best playoff career, and Blackwood and Schmidt are both very inexperienced. Rangers have grade A goaltending as Shesterkin, and they know that. The Rangers need to limit their defensive breakdowns and their turnovers. I don't think their foot speed is strong as the Devils, but they do look pretty good overall, in my opinion. They have more playoff experience as well, which should bode well for them. Let's take a look at the stats now for the New Jersey Devils. Jack Hughes, 99 points. Nico Hischier, 80 points. Jesper Bratt, 73 points. Very fantastic. Dougie Hamilton, as you know, the New Jersey Devils Twitter admin, as they call him, 74 points for him. Great year for him. 22 goals as well. Damon Severson, 33 points. For the Rangers, Artemi Panarin, 92 points. Zibanejad, 91. Almost 40 goals for Zibanejad. And Trocheck, 64 points. Adam Fox, obviously, the top defense for the Rangers, 72 points. And Keanu Miller, 43. So, not going to really go into too much more detail here. I'm going to go for my prediction now, which is going to be the New York Rangers winning this in 7 games. I think experience matters a lot in these Stanley Cup playoffs. Rangers just have more of it. The Devils have much to learn. I think their play in the second half of the season was a little bit weaker compared to their first, for sure. No more 14-game winning streaks. And the Rangers, they've proven themselves in the playoffs, and they could very well make a good run at the Stanley Cup, maybe making the finals this year if they keep on keeping on from where they left off last year when they got to the third round and lost to Tampa. Should be a very close one, a very fun one, maybe a lot of scoring. I think it's going to be a very entertaining one, probably one that a lot of people are going to tune in on Tuesday. 4 games every night, and I think this one might be one that a lot of people will choose to watch. So let me know who you think will win this series in the comment section below. And yeah, more previews coming up later on today. We'll see if we can get all of them done today. If not, we'll move on tomorrow before the games start. Anyways, hope you enjoy the playoff hockey. Day 1 of playoff hockey was fun. So, or will be fun, because I don't know when this is coming out, this video. So, maybe day 1 hasn't started yet, but playoff hockey, very, very exciting. All right, so that's going to be it for my preview here. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you later. Take care.